Alrighty, so I just looked back at my other videos and I feel like they just didn't make sense, and I feel like I didn't really cover everything as clearly as I'd wanted to. So we're gonna go back, and as far as back as you went was my vacation, so you basically missed out on all my vacation, which is kind of depressing. But I find the more interesting is what happened after, because you have to understand what happened after to understand what's going to happen now, because right now you guys are probably just really confused about everything. So we're going to start back. The night, like I said, the Pray-to-Lack night, which haven't really explained that good enough, I don't think, because it was a pretty epic night. Anyway, so it was the first weekend back from Florida, and Sophie, she's like 16, I think. I work with her. She wanted me to go to a high school play with her, which was what the plan was. So I went to the high school play with her. And then we went to Burger King, and then that's where Patrick Clavette was working that night. And like I said, we had kind of like made out a few times, but we never really had sex, and we really hadn't talked in a while. And we started like flirting a little bit, and like I started texting him that night, and we're like, well, why don't we drink tonight? So I went and bought a 40 of vodka, but we didn't have anywhere to go to drink it, because like they can't get into the bars in Grand Falls, and nobody's parents wanted a bunch of kids partying at their place. So I had the bright idea to go to Pray-to-Lack, which is the inn, because I'm 20, and I rented a room for the night, and literally we went there and we started taking shots. And I think it was like a half hour. Patrick had showered because he just finished work, and he was like, come here, come to the bathroom. So I went in the bathroom, and he's like, I need help with taking a picture. And we just started making out, and everyone could see us because like the bathroom had a mirror on the door, and they're in the living room. They're like, "Oh my God, this is Patrick doing it already." As if everybody had expected it to happen. What is this? Some guy who has a kid with my friend's cousin. Yeah, well, it's her boyfriend's cousin, but it's practically her cousin. They're having a baby together. So anyway, we decided to go to Quebec to Bar Jack. You know, we're in the car, and it's like a blur that night because I drank a lot of vodka. But I know we hooked up in the car. We got to Irving, and I was in the bathroom with Sophie, and somebody pulled me to the men's bathroom, and we were on the counter making out and stuff. Then we got to the bar. We hooked up in the girls' bathroom. I know we almost did it right on the pool table in front of everyone, and I was drunk enough to be smoking cigarettes like a chimney. We went back to the room. Somehow we were in the shower having sex. While Casey and Sophie's brother were in there, I'm pretty sure I just gave up because they kept laughing, and Patrick really couldn't focus on doing it when they were in there laughing their asses off, saying, "Get the worm? The worm's in the vent. I left the worm in the vent, dude." Speaking of which, Casey just messaged me. Bye. I'm blogging about the worm in the vent. So yeah, and the next morning I woke up and I went home to my parents, who pretty much lit out at me, which was, kind of horrible, but I'm 20. Should be able to do what I want when I want. And we started texting again, just, play texting. And then we make out randomly at work, or after work when I wasn't working, he was working. It was fun. And I really don't know how it happened, but we hung out another weekend. We went to Bar Jack again with his friends, and on the way he was like, "Do you like me?" And I was like, "Yeah, because you know what I did actually. I think I started talking with my friends." And he was like, "I like you too." And he's like, "So we're official?" And I was like, "I guess." And literally we dated for like 3 days. And it was weird. He told me he loved me after 3 days, and the next day he broke up with me in a text message because I didn't want to go to a high school party because that was kind of lame. I had to work at 6 o'clock in the morning the next morning, so like party all night and then go to work at a high school party. And I didn't want to go to a high school party, and I started to realize that he's in high school and it's never gonna work, kind of thing. So then he got pissed off, and I'm going to prom with Patrick Toner, who actually, is a really cute guy, and he really likes me, and it's really complicated right now, but that's who I'm going to prom with. Speaking of which, anyways, he told him that I didn't want to go to prom with him, that I wanted Patrick Clevette to take me, which is a complete lie, because Patrick Clevette's not even going to prom because he's not graduating. Oh, he says, really? Are you really blogging about it? Yeah. You blog about my sex life. On YouTube. Anyways, so, and then he told him that, and then he went and told Sophie, who was really my good friend at the time, that I do, like, ecstasy and, like, sniff it and everything at work, which, was a complete lie. But she believed it, because it's her best friend. So then I lost a lot of friends at work, and sad for maybe a day or two. And then, I don't know, 3 days later we just opened together, and we hooked on the staff table. Yep. On the staff table. We also hooked up in the kids' place at one point. That all I did was meet me out there, legs up in the air. Door was closed. Someone's away. So, yeah, that happened, and we just made out 2 days ago. I'm glad that I have this whole thing settled out. Now it makes more sense. Casey's tripping. He's like, "You ever actually put that stuff on the internet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, actually I do. It's actually kind of a counseling, you know what I mean? Because you let stuff out, and you talk it out, and you start to realize how retarded your life is and how fucking up it is." But anyways, now that I have settled about my messed up sleeping relationship with a high school boy who's actually 19, it's that clear, he's 19. Anyway, see you later.